only one man does drive reckless and crush. All occupation, driving reckless and crush. Reckless driving without a plan. Reckless driving for competition. Reckless driving running down woman. Reckless driving with no protection. Is that a bird playing a rocket? That was she go to another planet. There is no road. Open and breathe. The minivan man have the reputation, but don't put all the blame on one session. People in reckless driving, causing wreckage after wreckage, then gone hiding. While we focusing on the minivan, some reckless drivers mashing up woman, driving them in rain, driving them in pain, all the abuse, driving them insane. This is not a runway, ease off the gas, the man. Every day that's Monday, ease off the gas, the man. Every time I turn around, something turn over. Passengers on the ground, real disaster. Not only one man, but drive reckless and crush. All occupation, driving reckless and crush. Reckless driving without a plan. Reckless driving for competition. Reckless driving, running down woman. Reckless driving with no protection. You out there, wild and crazy, on the fast lane, speeding to calamity.
Oh, yeah, it's a case right indeed on a wonderful Thursday morning. It's called Reckless Driving. And good lyrical content, like the song of this one, of course. The Lady Nubian Empress, indeed, part of the Graduate School to 10. But it's now time for us to share the morning with you as we certainly get interactive here on the Star 80. Anthony Denny, that's me, the brother C and Marshall. We have on Dr. Shot this morning.
That's because I'm a doctor.
Dr. Shot.
That's because, listen to me, I spent the last week on Google, Googling doctor. And I'm proud to say that on Sunday, I was able to get my doctor credentials from Google. Yeah. So listen, CMO are not with me. CMO or nothing with me. I am a fully qualified GMD.
GMD?
Yes.
Wow.
Fully qualified GMD. Oh, MD with a small G in a bracket. You know what I mean? Whichever way I want to put it, I am a fully. Okay, well, let's scratching coming from them. I am pretty scratching here.
Yeah, same thing here. Lots of scratching.
Yeah. Like somebody else. So like mosquito in the phone or something. It's really scratching. Yeah. So you see, like how people get honorary doctorate and doctor of letters and so on, I get my GMD. Yeah. All right, so it's a Thursday morning in St. Vincent and Grenadines today when we'll be having the official opening of the bridges north of the Dry River. I will be there. Well, I'm hosting meeting. So I will be there this afternoon from 3 o'clock, where we'll be officially opening that those bridges. They've been celebration of Christmas. They have been there, but the official opening is today. So our brothers and sisters, residents above the Dry River, can now rest easy now, especially when if you have any downpours and things coming from higher up in the mountains. The challenges that they had before with transportation and vehicles getting stuck in the river and people unable to get to and from well, to and from the various destinations, those things would be a thing of the past. You see, this government, this ULP administration, led by Dr. Al Gonsalves, with parliamentary representative, the Honorable Montgomery Daniel, Deputy Prime Minister, part of citizen, and they have done fantastic work in lifting, elevating the living standards of residents north of the Dry River over the last 22 years and continue to do so. So, you never had a secondary school in Sandy Bay, you have one now. Well, it was damaged during the volcano, but a brand new one is going to be built. You having sea defense and so forth being done in Sandy Bay. You have the Windward Highway done by the ULP. All of the bridges done by the ULP. You know, there was a little bridge then when you cross over, when you're getting into Ovia. A little footbridge something.
I know that bridge.
Well, you knew that bridge.
Well, yes.
Yes, and that's the point I'm making. That
yeah.
was a relic of the NDP past, and the volcano got rid of it. so the last remaining relic, because when you go over there, you seeing ULP, you seeing the developments, you seeing construction done by this government, from Raboka Bridge all the way up to Fancy, and that will continue as long as the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines continue to vote for this government. You will continue to have that level of development right across the country. Listen, it don't matter where you go. It really doesn't matter where you go. In Union, for example, the school falling apart. Again, another relic of the NDP falling apart. This ULP government had to build a brand new secondary school. In Kanawan Secondary School, this government put a secondary school there. You know, sometimes I find let me make sure something here. Somebody said something. Okay, so it's not that. Okay. A lot of then with the streaming, I don't know.
What are you using?
Yeah, that's what I'm using. But anyway, I know what's going on. Let me just double check. Because that's what I had. Yes, everybody's there. Yes. When this government came to office in 2001, we met a number of things that needed to be corrected. And those things created a situation where initially our country lagged behind our neighbors. And I've said before on this program, listeners, that, comrades, that we shouldn't talk only about where we didn't know, where the ULP has brought in the Grenadines compared to everybody else. We must, first of all, if we're going to be honest and make a proper comparison, we must talk about where the ULP met things compared to everybody else. And what they've done and where we are now compared to everybody else. Yep. It is unfair for you to watch a 4x400 meter race and cuss the athlete from St. Vincent and the Grenadines who came in third without, first of all, accepting that he got the baton in place 7.
Important.
And so when you realize that he get the baton 7, but he finished the race third. Then you gotta appreciate the magnitude of the work that he did to actually medal. You have to talk about where Dr. Gonzalez and the ULP got the baton. In the OECS and in CARICOM, in relation to other countries. In 2001, at what position did we collect the baton? When it comes to education, where were we? When it comes to healthcare, where were we? In housing, where were we? Where were we? What position were we in? Don't come now in 2023 and look at the position without first of all telling me where we were. And don't try and rewrite history either, because that is another thing that they love to do. Revisit and rewrite history. Tell us things that are not true. Telling us that the NDP formed established ties with Taiwan and that they've been always a friend of Taiwan and that will never change. That ain't true. When we collected, that's not why you collected the baton. Don't write history. When you collected the baton in 84, we already had relations with Taiwan. And when the ULP collected the baton in 2001, we had 0 scholarships. Students going to Taiwan. 0. I didn't know that. We had 0 learning resource centers. We didn't have a YES program, a SET program, an on-site program, and a woman in entrepreneurship program. We didn't have a control tower at Argyle International Airport. So when we collected the baton in 2001, none of those things existed. 22 years later, we have over almost 200 students in Taiwan, with many more already having had their university degrees in Taiwan and speaking fluent Mandarin. 22 years later, we have a control tower, the terminal building of the airport, Taiwan. We have learning resource centers across the country. We have thousands of students getting scholarships, primary, secondary, and community college. We have hundreds of interns on the YES program, the SET program, the on-site program, and other programs. So when you want to compare, when you talk about where we are now, we have to go back a little bit to talk about where we were when this party took office. That is the only how you could have a fair and honest discussion about the development of our country. And then you have to include in that the times, the economic conditions of the times. There was never a global financial crisis between 84 and 2001. You had a monocrop with preferential treatment bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars. Gas price was $30 a barrel. Oil prices. I mean, all of the conditions. So what were you doing when things were so nice and rosy? What were you doing? So when you want to talk about, when you want to compare, I want you to compare too. I like when you compare, but you have to do it properly. You have to start discussion by saying, one, if you're going to talk about where we are compared to, other countries today, we have to talk about where we were compared to other countries in 2001. You want to talk about poverty? Don't just talk about poverty. Tell us where we were in 2001. In 2001, you had 26 point something percent, 26.7% indigent, dot for poverty in this country. That's what it was. By 2008, it was at 3%. Sure, the global situation has gone through much. All kind of problems. And the global statistic tells you that there are hundreds of millions of people living in poverty. Hundreds of millions. And I always make the point that when you look at the UN classification of $2 US a day, surviving on $2 US a day, if we use that benchmark, we can get an idea. So when you talk about poverty, you can't talk about poverty unless you start talking about, first of all, where poverty rate, where you left the poverty situation, and where the poverty situation is now. The NDP is a special kind of party. Special. And when they go into parliament and when you hear the discourse, these individuals are special. Hey, what they do now? They go back and try to pat themselves on the back and take credit for whatever they think is credit worthy during 84 to 2001. Oh, we did this. And it was the NDP that did that. Started the book loan scheme. And the NDP that acquired the land and built the A-level college out at Villa. Absolutely. Absolutely. But when it comes to the corruption of the NDP, the mismanagement of the NDP, oh, we want in government then? Why I keep going back to that? We don't want to hear that. You keep going back to the past. Well, you cannot get the credit where you think credit is due or where you think credit is available to take, but ignore and avoid the criticism. Can't work that way. You have to take them both. And I'll tell you this. Examination of things will tell me and tell you. Unfortunately, there is more criticism to be leveled than credit to be given. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. So, I like the discussions when we talk about where we are. You know, when we talk about port. Why did we meet in 2001? We met a port in Kingstown. Then we met a port in Camden Park. But the port in Camden Park falling apart. Bad. Just like the whole in Beckway, you know. Just like the school in Union. Yep. Just like the Central Market. Anywhere you see the government put its fingerprint, it's problems. Actually hard. The two houses out at Diamond. Then he look and point the footbridge over in Oya. Then he point your finger so. There we go. Point your finger so. Point your finger on any project that they attempted. Not in the last 30 years. Nothing. And these are the same people who just want to come and talk about maintenance and hey. But it's not you been last. Nothing that you did last. you hear them talk, or as we like to say, pampaset. You hear them pampaset about what they do and what they do. You know about the best thing, I'll tell you, about the best thing the NDP did. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so honest. But the best thing the NDP did that really withstood the test of time is the North Leeward Highway. I give them credit for that. It's about 30 years now since they built that road there. And if you look at that road compared to the road to Paget Farm, you will understand. Because the road to Paget Farm is crumbling like a cookie. It's crumbling like a cookie. Reminds me of the Three Little Pigs. But they built that with straw. So the whole film got come and hop and puff. Regular operations. And the thing crumbling like a cookie. Crumbling like a cookie. And they want to come and try and school this government and tell this government about how to maintain and how to construct based on your record, based on the record that you have. Do you think you really have any type of authority whatsoever to come and school this government? Look, the APE, Daniel Cummins, the all-purpose engineer. So I'm making sure I tell her what me, because I don't want nobody going to say. All AP purpose E engineer. The APE, Daniel Cummins. Who know everything engineering? Do comment about Beckery Road, about Paget Farm. How come? Because I could tell you, that ain't because of poor maintenance. That ain't because of poor maintenance. That is because of poor construction. You know the thing about it now is that the NDP's track record on corruption is so glaring that I would have no difficulty in believing that what we have today, the impact, the result that we have today on the Paget Farm Road is because of deep corruption during the construction. I have listen to me. I will if I am brought that, I will believe it hands down. As a matter of fact, let me put it differently. I have zero doubt. I have no doubt that the reason why we have the road going to Paget Farm the way it is, with every retaining wall breaking away, with the road crumbling like a cookie, with people's property on the top side with no retaining walls sliding, is because of the presence of serious corruption during the construction. I have no doubt at all about that in my mind. You know exactly where the construction exists, the corruption existed. I can't say. You could see, Attorney General walking, scamping the bank and scamp walking up with then even the cash off for the asking the question, you know.
What question?
There. What role did you have in the event? Were you a cash out in Comas time?
Absolutamente nada. Absolutely nothing.
Man walk in the bank and walk away with $1 million aided by a parliament, a member of the cabinet of St. Vincent. Explain that to me. There was corruption at all levels. And so exactly to put my finger upon where the corruption existed during the construction of the Paget Farm Road, it ain't difficult because it's probably existed at all. It probably existed at all. From the awarding of the contract. I mean, name it. McGregor ain't gonna bail you. Well, boy, if you have to bail me, you have to bail me. But I am a lot more careful than that. So don't worry, no bailing may happen here. When you come home, you could walk with something for us to sit down like brothers and enjoy together. You know. Yeah. I am telling you. What do you mean if that actually happened? And somebody on the live then you ask me if that actually happened. The Benz come here Damas affair. Tell him. You talk. See.
Habla español.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the man, a scammer coming with a false check. You know. I say you go ready, any? You know your check supposed to wait 6 months or whatever to clear. Cabinet member holy man hand, walk in the bank and walk with get the money changed. What time? $1 million. Well, you don't know. I know people could have gotten cut back. I don't know. I know if the whole million left. Siblings money, right? I don't know. I don't know. How is it, right, Denny? Question. Think about it. Listeners. But Gregor come close. This one they might have a bill me for. How is it that you bill at Lee Hall? Yes. Lee Hall only value 14 million. But around the same time, you bill headquarters value that plenty money too. Any coincidence? Any correlation? Any causation?
Well,
I'm just asking me a question.
I don't know.
You bill at Lee Hall, spend 200 million, but it only value 40. At the same time, your young party with a bunch of teachers as candidates was able to build $1 million headquarters. I just asked me the question. You see, these are the things that they don't want we talk about. They don't want to discuss. They rather talk about Linsky Douglas and have the NDP activists spreading misinformation about the port project and the harvesting. That's the word I rather use. The harvesting of sand material of the coast of Argyle to deposit down at the reclamation site. They rather have those discussions because you see, if they could have it distracted, then we're going to talk about roads and the fact that we get the money from Taiwan and roads fixing. And we're going to dig into the fact that when you look at the road, that is about poor maintenance. It's about poor construction. But that's all right. Ta-da-da-da-da! Ralph to the rescue. They go fix. You see, watch me. This government had to spend so much time correcting the messes of the NDP. But that's all right. We go fix them. Because we understand that in order to spring forward, to springboard, to move up, we need to set the foundation. And we know we had no foundation. We know when you look at the foundation, it's straw and mud. So you have to dig out that and put it in properly with steel and proper reinforcement so we could continue to build this country. But we will fix it. We will fix it. We will fix education. We will make sure that the 62% or the 60% of 12-year-olds that won't get into to secondary school will go. Because we're constructing a modern, competitive, many-sided post-colonial economy. We need to educate our people. We will fix it. We did. The foundation was of straw and mud. We had to fix it. We had to make sure that Vincentians were going to university. And that the University of West Indies just paid its money that we commit to them to educate our children or students. So that when end of year come, they could get the results. And when registration time come, they could register for the classes and not be going into the classes 2 and 3 and 4 weeks late because St. Vincent ain't pay the money. We go fix it. And so we do a student loan program, and we do a disadvantaged student loan program, and we got scholarships from different places, and we increased the number of government scholarships, and we increased the number of the amount of money given assistance. So at one time now, when you had dribbles and dribbles of Vincentians on university campuses in the region, we got to the point where the only country that had more students than us at universities was the host country. We go fix it.
Well, we have a call, so let's
Let's
take
fix
this
that.
call.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Denny and Mr. Marshall.
Morning, John.
Morning, buddy.
How you doing? How you all doing, man?
I good.
Mr. Denny and Mr. Marshall. Let me just to you all, you know. God on the Friday is not a leader. God on the Friday is not a leader. All right. Let me say good morning to our youngest starving PM Prime Minister of King Vincent of Renantes. Let me say a pleasant good morning to all of the ministers of government, including former minister, people like the honorable right now, it's really slippery right now. But good morning to everybody. And Mr. Denny, I want to teach you Vincent John. Do make Godwin Fire and Company bring the sweet word to you all. Do not, because Godwin Fire is not a leader. God Friday cannot make no difference in sending to underground right now. So, continue with the Unitarian Party. We are not puppet. Dr. Bentov is not a puppet man. Nobody in the party is puppet, but they are doing a good job. For all intention, not some intention, all. And the monk, what you hear Dr. Friday talking about corruption in the European government. You want more corruption than what happened under the American government? Huh? Vincent John, you could remember all the corruption that has happened under Jamaican government for the last 19 and a half years. But let me give you some. Let me give you one or two. Number one, every holiday, we see government minister taking government vehicle. The amount of corruption that the NDP government happened under the military, they are not changed. are not changed. So you can't put Godwin Fire Company to run this country after 2025. Huh? Well, and I had to say that if he get there, that he will only bat from the bat from 15% to 13%. Mr. Dennis and Mr. Marshall, don't Godwin Australian Company check yeah, because Godwin Australia cannot if he was still on the back, civil servants would not get paid. Fortnite workers would not get paid. Weekly workers would not get paid. Where do you get money from to huh? Where? So don't Godwin Australian Company check your intentions. I tell you all, put me there. Then will be nicer. Then will be better. I will bet my last dollar. Godwin Friday cannot make things better intended to undergo the Christ living would not go down. Because this kind of Christ living is not just intended to alone. It is all over the world. So, bring attention. Let's keep the party there to Senate. Continue to build our country and move on our country and go forward because the unity want the intention to go back. We are not good. We are going forward with the National Party putting a high name and beyond. God bless you, Mr. Benny and Mr. Marshall.
Thank you, Johnson. Now, two things quickly before we take the break, because we need for a break. One, my brother is asking, the question is how many countries we have relationships with that children or students getting scholarships, the kids. Now, if I can give you an idea of the countries that we've had scholarships from so far. So let's look at the region. We have then we got scholarships from Turkey, Russia, Taiwan, Morocco, Austria. I don't think I missed anywhere. All right. Now, and these are, when I talk about scholarships, McGregor, I'm talking about scholarships negotiated by government to government. So they say like this, they say nothing to do with like the Chevening scholarship and the Commonwealth scholarship and so on. These are scholarships negotiated government to government. Cuba existed before the ULP, but I believe Venezuela and Mexico were negotiated by the ULP, as well as the others that we talked about. There was some Russia before as well. Azerbaijan was definitely ULP, Morocco is ULP, Taiwan is ULP, Turkey is ULP, Austria is ULP. So those scholarships, those are areas where Vincents have gone on scholarships. Currently, I know that we have students in Cuba, we have students in Russia, we have students in Taiwan, there is a student in Azerbaijan, I know that for a fact. So those four definitely. And we have students in Wales, Trinity, St. David. Again, that is something that Dr. Gonzalez did personally. All right. So those are some 40 students in the UK, or 38 students in the UK. In September of this year, we should have an additional 10 scholarships going to Taiwan. So instead of 20, it should be 30. And we should be having 20 scholarships to Morocco. So we have a number of negotiated scholarships by this government with students across the world. And the good thing about it is that Our students are now bilingual. So Shelby Denny Edwards, counselor at the embassy in Taiwan, who studied in Turkey, speaks fluent Turkish. You have, I believe, one of the gentlemen, I think the one who's also in Taiwan, I believe he speaks fluent Russian because he studied in Russia. So you have, and of course, you have our students in Taiwan who speak fluent Mandarin. So we have students, my good friend and ambassador to Venezuela, Garrett Bino, studied in Mexico, speaks fluent Spanish. So now he's the ambassador to Venezuela. So you have that, apart from the academic training that is received, you have the language experience, the cultural experience that help all students to become excellent professionals and serve across the globe. Another thing is, like Evan come down, He tried to play smart with noticedness, but like Evan come down, because I see him put up a picture and then he put a post about how PM get niceties, panta plane and all kind of things. So clearly, Ev to St. Vincent. Ev, good morning and welcome to St. Vincent. That's why, listen to me, Ev. Good morning and welcome to St. Vincent. We got to take a break, so we come right back.
Out with the old, in with the new. In the past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face, a new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvalume, an aluminum roofing metal, branded best used for roofing material, tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the best prices on the island. We offer a variety of colors, including zinc sheets. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns, U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 784-456-9900 or email bmlsvg@gmail.com. Galvalume, a product of International Standard Metals.
Friday, May 12th. There'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $94,000. A new home, car, or that car. You have to be in it to win it. Next Lotto Jackpot 94,000. Looking for the best that I care at the most affordable price? Then come to Optical Solutions. We're located in Stony Grounds at the Gap above Colors Supermarkets. Our wide-ranging services include comprehensive eye exams, laser treatments, eye surgeries, and prescription glasses. At Optical Solutions, you pay half the price paid elsewhere on all prescription glasses. Also available is a wide variety of frames and sunglasses to choose from. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 453-2221 or WhatsApp 454-1304. Optical Solutions, the solution to all your eye problems.
At the People's Pharmacy, we've put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skincare and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Located at Mackey's Hill with a picturesque and panoramic view of Kingstown and surrounding areas is Murray Heights Hotel. offering 29 fully air-conditioned rooms with cable TV, mini fridge, hot and cold shower, and telephone. At Murray Heights, we provide a varied menu from local to international cuisine. For reservations, call us at 451-2299. We also provide a professional catering service for all events. Available is our conference room with wireless internet to facilitate seminars and workshops. At Murray's Heights, there's spacious parking. Our rates are unbelievable with discounted offers for groups. Murray Heights Hotel, your home away from home.
More reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$240,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for midday, Friday, May 12th. It's $240,000.
More jackpot money. More reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger
Imagine that
jackpot
idyllic view of the outside to the warmth and comfort of the inside. No more barriers to that perfect panoramic view, filling up the entire room with natural light and cool breezes, creating that seamless transition between here and there. Discover the beauty of our bifold patio doors from Kendra's aluminum products. Two spaces have now become one smooth flowing space with a simple flick of a handle. Blur the lines and make your sanctuary spectacular. Enjoy outdoor living from the inside out with a touch of modern elegance. Transform your living spaces. A room with a view now belongs to only you. Visit our showrooms today and ask about our bifold patio doors. Another quality product from Kendra's Aluminum. Kendra's Aluminum Products exports to all islands in the Caribbean region. Call our export team today for assistance. Kendra's Aluminum Products Limited, a tradition of
Winning
excellence.
the lotto jackpot? Well, there is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at a cost of $64. Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 lotto numbers. $2. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Play more and win even more. Mashing the lottery gets more cash in store. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. In 5 grand with $1 in line. Play sport and back it up too. There'll be lots of cash waiting for you. Choose for Monday to Saturday. Go get your tickets, it's so easy to play. When you play for, you win even more.
The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Tourism Authority is working with our registered tourism service providers to remain resilient and ready to serve Vincentians and visitors alike. Play your part by practicing the public health protocols and get vaccinated. Look out for our tourism-approved safe zones and always keep in a zone. A message from the SVG Tourism Authority. Keep in a zone.
What can we get for Mom this Mother's Day?
I know. Let's ask Google.
What's the best gift for Mom this Mother's Day?
Here are the top search results. Careers Food Mart Kingstown has the best value for Mom this Mother's Day.
Careers Food Mart is celebrating mom. Spend $40 or more. Write your mom or your contact information on the entry form and drop it in the box provided for a chance to win. First prize, a day pass for 2 to Young Island. Second prize, a spa day at Magnolia Spa. And third prize, a beauty basket. Draw date, May 13th, 2023. Careers, terms, and conditions apply.
Counting down to Love Notes, May 20th. Love and Laughter, featuring the musical genius Darren Andrews and a cast of SVG's best entertainers, and the performance of a lifetime by the Caribbean's best ever to do it, Oliver Samuels a la Jamaica. Tickets regular $100, VIP $190. At Paul's, 4 Shells, Gate 3, and Chill Spot. Celebrate with Mom at Love Notes, Love and Laughter, Saturday, May 20th. Sponsors Downtown Pharmacy, Easy Bake, STV Online, Echo Fines, Sunset Shores, National Properties Limited, Asberg News Network, Geku, Bank of SVG, National Lotteries Authority, Island Sips Water, UE, Mariners Hotel, St. Vincent Brewery Limited, St. Vincent Time, Flow, Exquisite Events SVG, and Stewart Engineering.
Hey, boy. African people have a saying, before your pig you start disobeying. It takes a village to raise a child. Long time parent, pastor to elder, granny, grandpa, auntie or neighbor used to help them grow gentle and mild. But in this crazy modern times, all that wisdom stopped. To lash your child now is a crime. They could lock you up. But what Frederick Douglass says, I now comprehend. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. So, what's wrong with Caribbean youth? That's the modern cry. We're like we afraid to face the truth. We keep living a lie. It takes a village to raise a child, the African proverb says. But we make them, then neglect them for days and months and years. A child who only knows neglect will grow to hate and disrespect. And that is why the next African saying what it wants. A child who's not embraced by the village will wreck to loot and to pillage, and will burn it down just to feel it's warm. Yes, the child ignored by the village will grow up hateful and damaged, and will burn it down just to feel it's warm. Hey, we bright and so clever, all them Asian wisdom we sever. Them African proverbs we long forget. But the reason our children now straying, the role that the village was playing, now taken by Facebook and internet. Big threat in this digital circus. It seems we are stuck. Our children now focus on Instagram and TikTok. No more community spirit, even family time long gone. Every hour our children's digits on an iPhone or Samsung. So what's wrong with Caribbean youth? All leaders now crying. We're like we afraid to face the truth. We still live in a lie. It takes a village to raise a child, the African proverb says. But we let social media raise them for days and months and years. The price of all this vast neglect is a widening disconnect. And that is why the next African saying was, a child who's not embraced by the village will grow up brutal and savage, and will burn it down just to feel it's warm. Yes, the child ignored by the village will turn out vengeful and damaged, and will burn it down just to feel it's warm. And that is why I say wait out any guile. If you want to bring them back mile by mile, if you want to replace the wrong with a smile, it's time to reach out, time to reconcile. Man was made to mix and to mingle, not to remain solo or single. Yes, we are all social animals. Youths without a village as their home will develop a lone wolf syndrome, and then might just answer a wilder call. Soon he will roam with the wolf pack and start causing stress. But if we try to pull them back before they turn lawless, you make the child and not his mind, is what we like to say. But to their bad ways we were blind. They were not born that way. So what's wrong with Caribbean youths? That's the modern cry. What we chase the selfish selfish pursuits and didn't cast an eye. It takes a village to raise a child, the African proverb says. But with trinkets, we just spoil them for days and months and years. A child don't need gifts and presents, just attention and presence. That is why the next African proverb wants it wants. A child who's not embraced by the village will learn to wreck, to loot, and to pillage, and will burn it down just to feel its warmth. Yes, the child by the village will turn out hateful and damage, and will burn it down just to feel its warmth. So when you see them acting strange and hostile, if you want to bring them tame and docile, to remove the hate, the anger and bile, before the name end up on the police file, remember.
That's facts. That's guys. I'm the Fire Empress, and that's how I come up here. Anybody in the village could have beat me. Not today. Huh? Today,
Well,
well, top to hand.
The truth is, I used to be out in the village much. I know. I know home. But that's a very powerful number from the Fire Empress coming down here on the staff. You know, if you want to get the a good mix of calypso music for Carnival, you know, you got to we play all the calypso music right here, and that's a you know we does talk about he wasn't like that, he was a nice boy. No, he wasn't. I know that. You know he wasn't like boy. You know, but a powerful number. Welcome back to the art form Fire Empress. Took a bit of time off. So this year with Chanel and Fire Empress and you should have really strong female content.
Sheena Collis.
Yeah, man.
Got some good
The females do well.
Yeah, June 3rd, as a matter of fact, is the date for the Queen of Calypso. Should be taking place at the Russell's Auditorium.
Of course, I have an issue with the two shows.
Which two shows?
Queen of Calypso and the other show.
Which other show?
Well, I have an show exclusive before the one that for everybody. The way exactly. If you have a Queen of Calypso, then you should have a King of Calypso. Otherwise than that, if you want equity, come on Rough and Tumbling in one show.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, they say I'm not for doing. If you're having a show just for women, mean misogynistic, let me say. And if not, competing on a level playing field, then we do one show.
This is more about the doll, I believe. You don't want to say have a show with ladies. People come in. I don't think you can say the same for the men.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure to go to the Queen of Calypso show to prove that theory.
To prove that theory.
Yeah, I want to prove that theory. If it is so, then I have a problem. I accept that. Yeah? I accept that. All right. Yes. Yeah, Rochelle. I was saying it was my hands and foot. And you know, the truth is, this practically really annoying though.
It is, yeah.
The truth
we gotta
is,
get it sorted out.
The reason why he was your hands and foot, or feet, is because he was engaged in illegal things. And you knew, but you rather not ask questions because you don't want to. Don't work. But your hands and foot, we gain the hand and foot from.
True.
But anyhow, that's another story, yeah? So we're talking about where we are and how we get in there, and the fact that the work that this ULP has undertaken over the last 22 years, significant work. Now, this morning, very, very early, that there was a boating accident. 3 fishermen were involved in the boating accident. 2 of the individuals came ashore, they were found, but 1 was missing. I just got a message that the body of the 3rd fisherman was recently found. Now, normally, Once you say the body of, that essentially means that the person is no longer alive.
Right.
So quite tragic. And then they were all young people in their 40s, early 40s. Let me give you the names based on what was sent to me this morning. Where are we? So Oli, I wake up.
Incident occurred when?
Last night.
Right.
Last night. So last night, according to he said, around 8:45 p.m. That's when they were found, right? Because in the afternoon they went out to do a test run. Mr. Kerry Olivier 42, Dexter Gregg 45, and Cameron Els 41. So all young individuals. Mr. I believe Greg and sorry, let's get this now. So Mr. Els and Mr. Olivier, Mr. Greg was not found. He was not rescued, but he was seen swimming. So the body was found moments ago. Mr. Greg, condolences to his family. Again, I'm going based on the message. If the body was found and not Mr. Greg was found, then I can only infer based on the way that is worded that Mr. Greg is now deceased. And so with that, I offer condolences to his family during this very, very difficult time. All right. So when you look at the serious work, and that is why, Dr. Gonzalez had something he said very, very early. When you had the talk really that included E.G. Lynch and so on, Dr. Gonzalez used to always say that government is not a department, a section of the entertainment industry. It's serious business for serious people. Serious business for serious people. And serious work has been done by very serious people in government, parents and business learnings over the last 22 years. Serious work. If you sit back and you look at the big picture and how the pieces have been fitting together, standard luck or coincidence. I believe, Tammy, all three individuals are from Beckway. That's in Jamaica. Dexter Gregg, I believe, is from Beckway as well. It's not luck. It's proper planning, proper execution. Mandate given to the ULP by the people of St. Vincent and Grenadines. One commentator loves to speak about the majority of Vincentians. The majority of Vincentians. Well, system of electoral politics speaks to one majority and one majority only. Many individuals who are what's the word I want to use? Individuals who are somehow under the spell of a clueless NDP love to talk about the 400 vote difference the ULP and the NDP. In total. I would like to make that comparison. Again, we always talk about, like I was saying this morning, if you do a comparison, we go where we particular time and where we are now. And the only other time in my memory, I don't know if it occurred elsewhere and other times, I'm speaking to my memory. So I'm qualifying it. I could select some. The only other time it ever happened. I could be wrong because I can't speak about certain times before me. So I'm qualifying it by saying the only other time in my memory it has happened, as far as I am aware, when the result of the election showed that the NDP had 8 seats, the ULP had 7, but the ULP had about 5,000 more votes than the NDP. 5,000. We were talking about 10%. 10%. I believe it was 28,000 to percent more for the NDP. But the NDP formed government with 8 seats because that is the system we have. Now, with a 9-6 majority, you are come and compare 500 votes? Less than a percentage point? Less than a percent? And that makes you what? It makes you opposition because you have 6 seats in the House of Assembly. Just forget, But I don't. I remember, I think Big Mother will switch over. Switch over. Yeah, I think not price X still the same. Hey, X still sells a dozen. Come to the radio. Yeah. But we go fix. We have been fixing. And we will continue to fix. I think they figure out really boy. Oh, yeah. They will continue to fix. So we're fixing education. We're fixing healthcare. We're fixing housing. We're fixing airport. We're fixing port. We're fixing roads. Found by the NDP was of mud and straw. It took this ULP. We had to come to office to solidify the foundation, to construct a solid foundation upon which you would know we are now building a sustainable, vibrant, strong economy for the benefit of all Vincentians. People could talk whatever they want. People could say whatever they want. And by people, I mean supporters of the NDP who are not to accept the fact that the ULP came to rescue St. Vincent and the Grenadines from the path of decay, from the path of dependency, from the path of destruction on which the NDP had us. And I'll tell you this. A return to governance under the NDP would take us straight back on that path because they do not have it. what to do. They have spent their last 22 years in opposition, attacking personalities, as opposed to trying to stitch together a compelling narrative that would convince Vincentians that they are a viable option. God. After 22 years, the only thing the NDP could come up with is when you put them in office, they will leave Taiwan and join and establish with China, sell part sports, and cut the VAT. Well, it was half. Right? Then they will cut it by 8%, right? But now it's 12%, right? So they're going to only knock off 4%. So I got two things they're sure about. The two things they show that they're going to do. After 22 years in government, in opposition, after 22 years in opposition, they have learned nothing. And so the only thing they could come to you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and tell you decisively they're going to do: cut ties with Taiwan and establish with China and sell Vincentian passports. There is an absence of a development narrative that will take St. Vincent and the Grenadines forward. You had 17 years to do something. Most of what you did was ineffective, inadequate, insufficient. And so the ULP had to come and fix it.
Hey, good morning, Eddie.
Let's Cardi. Move away from radio, please, Cardi. Your laptop. Move from your laptop, Cardi. We bad echo. Yeah, Cardi. Go away from the kitchen or something because we have a bad echo.
Can't hear you.
Can maybe hear us on the radio. And so, Cardi, when you call, there's a really bad echo. I'm not sure if you're close to your laptop or whatever, but it's a really bad echo. So if you're going to call us back, which we ask that you do, just turn the laptop down so that you can listen to us in the phone and not in the laptop, because there's a significant delay, a serious delay, please. All right? Or you might be watching us on YouTube or on the TV. I don't know. But there's a bad echo. Cardi, so try again, please, but this time ensure that you're close to this song, like you mute your television or mute your laptop or something, please. All right, buddy? All right. So we wait and see if he calls back. But yeah, a lot of what the NDP did was inadequate to take us and prepare us for where we want to go. It wasn't enough. And had to wrote all of it in order to make it adequate.
Yeah, I'm asking you again. I don't know why. I think I'm calling from my landline, because if I call from my cell phone, it's too expensive. Anyway, I'm asking about the post reclamation site and where to get the sand from. Because at the administrative bill. So, I'm asking, because there's a lot of criticism about getting the stand from where and that. I think the connection is bad. I might have to call it from myself. I don't know. I'm not sure.
We're hearing some of it, but you're in and out. But we got the question. The thing about it, Cardi, maybe somebody who live in town could tell you, because I come from Chateau, and when the bulk of the construction work was done, reclamation work, I was probably in Chateau, or even if I was in Tongo in school, I wasn't able to pay attention because as soon as school over, I jump on the bus to go Chateau. But I remember going to the bus stand, quote unquote, which is reclamation, the pigs them used to be and so on. I don't know, I can't say, but I think I was having a discussion with someone recently and they said that the sand for the reclamation site was right there. The boulders, I don't know where the boulders came from, but the sand came from right there. I don't know. So somebody with the information could call and tell us where the material from the original reclamation site, reclamation area, financial complex, car park, Reese complex, Tokyo, and so on, warehouse, where all that material for the backfilling came from. And like our caller from who spoke about Beckwith said the other morning, Denny, the reclamation of the area for the Beckwith Airport quarry right there. And if anything, based on the way over the look, I would assume that maybe they had more rich habitat in that area of Padget Farm than what you have at Argyle, because Argyle Barren.
We have another call. Good morning.
This is I'm trying for my cell phone now. It's a lot more expensive, but it's okay. I don't know if you can hear me now.
We were hearing you last time. The first time you had an echo. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, let me go. Let me go back to, I don't know, remember a few years back when the government was trying to get sell water from the area to some establishment in California, and they had the NDC had a big protest and saying we're selling water, the best water, and all this kind of stuff, which I don't understand. And at the time, I asked Sir Vincent at the time. I said, well, the water comes from the mountain. You get the water from the mountain comes to the sea. So if you don't, the water, if you put up a dam, eventually it's going to swell. It's going to swell up and it's going to flow over again. And everything goes to the sea, whether it's the sand or the water and everything. But the people are protesting against that. Saying the same thing about what these people are protesting against, I don't understand. Because the water and whatever and the sand and all these debris come from the mountain into the sea. So if you dredge, I know you say you don't like the word dredge. So if you scrape off the sand to come from Sudbury or the area comes, because when you're standing, I saw you and the project manager standing on the sand really, and I'm sure there at that point there was water there. So if you're getting all this sand and so on coming at another reclamation site, but all these so-called experts are telling me, because I never been to any school like this or anything like that, but they're saying how much damage we're doing to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and so on, because I hear these guys, doctor who everything go to and say this study. But what good is it? What because from the time, every time the ULP or the government tries to do something progressive, they from what these people want. And you can start from way back when with Ackley Hall and all these different things and so on, the Caribbean staff and all that they criticize the government with. All these projects and so on. and ask these kind of questions. Where does the close reclamation site started and when? Because all I know, where the building, the building is right now, all those places I know because I'm old enough to know all that was water. We used to swim in where I born, so that's all. Let me get off of here because I know my that's only going to be a special long. That's all.
Well, I'm glad.
Thanks for listening to me.
All right, Caddy. I'm glad Caddy was able to admit today and confess that he used to burn school. Caddy, children go to school and learn well and no burn school. But Caddy, just for information, somebody, Marlon Stevenson commented on the live that the materials were gathered from right in front of the port area and pumped up. So it's right there. You got to start from right there. So that's where the material came from. But like somebody said, and then he was sharing this with me, the NDP and their VEX sports will continue to be angry over every bit of development coming out to the Missing Gradings. That's what we call them from now on. They're the VEX sports. So Dr. Andrew Simmons, VEX sport. Daniel Cummins, VEX sport. Yeah, the VEX.
Caller, good morning.
There's something else and never showed any interest in either, and that was rejoining the Caribbean Court of Appeal.
Yes.
And I just want to remind you that James Mitchell was a member of Her Majesty's Privy Council in London in 1985. So all I want to remind you all this morning.
And wonderful. Yes. You're absolutely. They didn't want the Caribbean Court of Justice as the appellate jurisdiction, the final jurisdiction, as opposed to go to the Privy Council. And they campaigned against it. As a matter of fact, anyway, boy, let me go down there. So Labo Bansky say the sand sucker pump the sand from right there. So most individuals someone familiar with it are saying that the sand for the original reclamate in front the reclamation side. Right? And Caddy, like I said this morning, from now on I'm going to use the term harvesting as opposed to dredging. So the material for the reclamation area is being harvested off Argyle and deposited in the area for the port side. And that's the term I use it. It may not be engineeringly correct, but with my new qualification from Google, I could talk about that too. So, what's on Denny? I now call myself ENG G in bracket, Google engineer. Don't forget this afternoon, Ed was asking a while ago that the bridges would be open officially today. The ceremony the official opening of the bridges above the Dry River would be happening today at 3 p.m. Money, that's celebration. It's 3 p.m. All right.
Keep it locked in the Star. Of course, Lady she's up next. And 10 o'clock, of course, we'll link with.
Lady will come and bring up the breakfast. Lady
I ain't gonna say what she's.
It's only because it was about the weekend or so. So
May is here, counting down to Love Notes, May 20th. Love and Laughter, featuring the musical genius Darren Andrews and a cast of SVG's best entertainers, and the performance of a lifetime by the Caribbean's best ever to do it, Oliver Samuels out of Jamaica. Tickets regular $100, VIP $190 at Pulse, Four Shells, Gate 3, and Chill Spot. Celebrate with Mom at Love Notes. Laughter, Saturday, May 20th. Echo Finds, Sunset Shores, National Properties Limited, Asberg News Network, Geku, Bank of SVG, National Lotteries Authority, Island Sips Water, UE, Mariners Hotel, St. Vincent Brewery Limited, St. Vincent Time, Flow, Exquisite Events SVG.
Are you looking for the best in eye care at the most affordable price? Then come to Optical Solutions. We're located in Stony Grounds at the Gap above Color Supermarkets. Our wide-ranging services include comprehensive eye exams, laser treatments, eye surgeries, and prescription glasses. At Optical Solutions, you pay half the price paid elsewhere on all prescription glasses. Also available is a wide variety of frames and sunglasses to choose from. Our